Welcome back to EduGlance. Up until now, we've focused on the logistics of moving things. But when those things cross an international border, everything changes. You aren't just a manager anymore, you're a diplomat. Global SCM is the art of navigating customs, taxes, and international law. In 2026, the goal isn't just to find the cheapest factory on the planet, it's to build a network that can survive a trade war or a global disruption. If you want to pass an SCM interview, you must speak the language of Incoterms. These are three-letter codes that tell the world exactly who is responsible for the cost and the risk at every stage of the journey. If you buy, Bob, the seller is responsible until the goods are on the ship. If the ship sinks 5 minutes later, it's your problem. Understanding these terms is the difference between a smooth delivery and a multi-million-dollar legal nightmare. Customs is the gatekeeper of global trade. Every country has its own set of rules. You might find a cheap supplier in one country, but a 25% tariff could make them more expensive than a local one. Smart SCM managers leverage free trade agreements to move goods across borders tax-free. In 2026, we are also watching the minimus laws closely, which determine if your small e-commerce parcels get taxed at the border or fly right through. The 2026 sourcing map looks very different than it did a decade ago. We've moved away from pure offshoring. Today, we talk about nearshoring, moving production closer to the customer to reduce shipping times. We also see the rise of friendshoring, where companies choose suppliers based on political stability and shared values. It's no longer just about the lowest price, it's about the safe price. When you trade globally, you are also a currency trader. If you agree to buy goods in euros today, but the euro gets 10% stronger before you pay, your profit margin just vanished. Global SCM professionals use hedging to lock in exchange rates. We also use letters of credit, a document from a bank that guarantees the seller will get paid once they prove the goods have been shipped. It's the glue that makes international trust possible. For your final project or an executive board, never present just the unit cost. Always present the total landed cost. This includes everything: the sea freight, the insurance, the customs agent's fee, and the truck ride to your warehouse. Often, when you add up all these hidden costs, the overseas bargain turns out to be a liability. The total landed cost is the only number that truly matters for the bottom line. In 2026, the biggest barrier isn't a wall, it's a carbon tax. Systems like Europe's CBAM mean that if you import steel or chemicals from a country with loose environmental laws, you have to pay a carbon adjustment at the border. This is forcing global supply chains to read their entire network, not just their home office. Global trade is the most complex puzzle in business. If you can solve it, you are indispensable. This was video #16. Now that we are global, we are exposed to global risks. Tomorrow, we look at risk management, how to protect your chain from strikes, storms, and shortages. Subscribe to EduGlance, and I'll see you there.
Thanks for watching. If you found this guide useful, subscribe to EduGlance and